So what does a witch mean?
A witch? My grandmother was a Romany gypsy.
Okay.
So to me, it was in my blood.
Yep.
Born that way. Work with herbal remedies, healing space, helping people. It's not about casting hexes and doing nasty things. It's actually good things.
Okay. So and you don't have any negative aspects of witchcraft, or have you in the past, or you can't tell me about that, or?
You have to be a combination of light and dark. Everyone's combination, and I think it's just having the right balance. So light can't exist without the darkness, so you have to have that balance together.
And you came in here before and you mentioned that this area in which we're currently recording this podcast, this episode, needs a clearing.
Yes.
What does that mean?
I picked up just a lot of dense energy, so very dark, heavy, dense energy. Beings were in a studio where there's a lot of electrical equipment. That tends to sort of magnify things. So just when I walked in, it was a very heavy feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that affects you?
Yeah.
That just makes you feel poorly? Does it?
Yeah, it can make you feel sort of unwell until you acknowledge that what the energy is trying to tell you, and then it moves past.
Okay.
But it's not an area that you want to stay in for a long time unless you clear it.
Sure. And have you cleared it since you've been here?
No.
Okay. But do you mean like?
I need permission to do that, so I can't go into someone's.
You have
property.
permission.
Okay, all right. I'll do.
Like
I'll do
you
it
do.
before we leave.
You follow me around forever.
I can't just go places and just clear it without sort of.
Well, we don't own this place, but
without getting permission. So.
Yeah. Do you ever communicate with spirits on just a day to day? Like, is it like, are you at the grocery store? Are you driving?
Yeah, it can happen anytime during the day. I avoid places where there's lots of people.
Okay.
So shopping centres, I hate going shopping.
Sure.
Because it can be quite a lot of activity coming in. And I feel I'm an empath, so I feel a lot of things that are going on with other people. So if someone's really unwell or someone's had a really bad day or someone's really upset, I can just take on a lot of that when I'm around a place with a lot of people. So I avoid...
That must affect you greatly.
Yeah, that's why I don't go shopping unless I really, really have to.
Fair enough.
At my normal 9 to 5 job, I work at an office building, about 8 floors, probably about 400 people.
Yeah.
And probably a weekly occurrence that I see something and I'm sitting at my desk, or I see someone sitting in a seat where my colleague's just gone up and there's someone sitting in her chair. So that can be a bit awkward because, you know, you're in a workplace where you can't really say, oh, someone's just been sitting in your chair for the last 5 minutes.
Is awkward the word you would use there? There's a spirit sitting in your chair, and this is very awkward.
Yeah, I have a couple of close work friends so that they're okay. They don't mind if I tell them what's going on. But yeah, I've had some pretty freaky experiences just on a day-to-day basis at my office building.
Could we get maybe I don't want to ask this, but once again, for the views, what's your, that you're comfortable talking about, what's your most freaky or scary experience?
Freaky or scary experience with the paranormal?
Yeah.
It doesn't really scare me anymore. It probably scared me as a child,
Okay.
having experiences, seeing ghosts. I was born in England. I lived in a house that was about 150 years old.
Okay.
3 stories, about 20 rooms, really run down. And it had been in my family through a few generations. And it was the spookiest house. And there'd be I'd be downstairs. Everyone would hear footsteps. Like there was 50 people upstairs. I couldn't sleep without the light on. There was people talking, people coming, sitting on my bed. So that was probably the most terrifying as a kid to be seeing that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
As an adult, sort of knowing what I'm doing now and sort of being more in tune, it doesn't scare me, and you can set your own boundaries. So with spirit, you can set, like, hey, I'm not talking to anyone today, or this is my space free of any paranormal activity. So you can set those intentions and that barrier.